Hi there, tigers. It's Miss Caitlin here, and today we are going to read Sammy Spider's first mitzvah. Now, can you tell me what you think a mitzvah is? A mitzvah is when we do a big kindness for another person. We can do that by helping out our mommy and daddy, or perhaps by lifting a big heavy box with Miss Caitlin and putting it away during cleanup time. We can make beautiful cards and send them to people to cheer them up. We can give tzedakah in our tzedakah box. There's lots of fun ways that we can be kind and caring to another person. So I'm excited to hear how Sammy Spider does it for himself. Let's join. Sammy Spider's First Mitzvah by Sylvia Rouse. How to cheer up a sick friend. Sammy Spider heard a loud "Achoo!" He looked down from his web and saw Josh Shapiro curled up on the couch below. Again, Sammy heard the sound "Achoo!" "Mother," shouted Sammy, "what is wrong with Josh?" "He caught a cold," answered Mrs. Spider. "Can I catch a cold too?" asked Sammy. And Mrs. Spider laughed. "Silly little Sammy. Spiders don't catch colds. Spiders catch flies. And for that, we need to spin a web." Mrs. Shapiro walked into the room. "Time for your medicine, Josh," she said, feeling his head. "I think you may still have a fever, and this will make you feel better." Sammy gave Mrs. Spider a puzzled look. "Josh is sick," explained Mrs. Spider, "and the medicine, it helps him." Sammy looked at this teaspoonful of pink medicine. Ooh, it smelled like strawberries. "Can I have some medicine too?" he asked. Silly little Sammy. Spiders don't take medicine. Spiders spin webs. And just then, the doorbell rang. Mrs. Shapiro opened the door. It was their new neighbor from Israel. "Hi, Moti," she exclaimed. Sammy was excited. "Look, Mother, Moti is here. But Josh can't play. He's sick." "When someone is sick, it is a mitzvah to visit them," Mrs. Spider replied. Sammy saw Moti give Mrs. Shapiro a covered dish. "My mommy asked me to bring this chicken soup for Josh. Chicken soup always makes me feel better when I have a cold," said Moti. Josh waved at Moti from the couch. "Thank you for the soup. Chicken soup is my favorite. But don't come any closer. I don't want you to catch my achoo, my cold." "La brute," said Moti. "It means to your health. It's the Hebrew word you say when someone sneezes. La brute." "I hope you feel better soon," Moti says, waving goodbye. Mrs. Shapiro put the chicken soup in a bowl for Josh. "Ooh, it's yummy," said Josh, slurping a spoonful. And Sammy smelled this delicious soup. "Mother, may I have some chicken soup too?" he asked. Silly little Sammy. Spiders don't eat soup. Spiders eat flies. And for that, we need to spin a web. "How can I help Josh feel better?" Sammy asked. "How can I do a mitzvah?" "Why don't you spin a web for him?" suggested Mrs. Spider. Sammy waited for Josh to finish his soup, and then he hovered above Josh's head and began spinning. Josh giggled as the little spider happily spun a web. "Look, in the words here I can hear, 'Hi, Josh, feel better soon,'" said the web. Sammy was so busy spinning that he didn't hear Mr. Shapiro come home. Mr. Shapiro smiled at Josh. "You look like you're feeling a little better," he said, and he handed him a gift. Mrs. Spider slid down to hug Sammy. "I think your spinning really helped Josh." Sammy watched Josh unwrap a toy train. "Mother, what is that?" asked Sammy. A choo-choo, she answered. Bless you, Mother, Sammy shouted. La Brute, to your health. The end. I hope you enjoyed reading this wonderful story with me, and that you as well can perform a mitzvah for someone who's not feeling well or needs some cheering up. Thanks, Tigers.